Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Gamers podcast. You can't teach an old gamer new tricks. This is episode number 51, and we got the Grumpy crew in the house. Yeah! That is the enthusiasm I was looking for, guys.
We're grumpy. What do you expect?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You need like a fanfare.
Shut up!
Oh, man.
So yeah, this is our... there we go. Thanks, Rob. So other than that in housekeeping, we're still having poll troubles for our favorite console. Wrong type of poll, Rob. Wrong.
Sorry.
I knew that was coming.
So yeah, I'm still unable to create polls on the on our actual page, and I have to do it the old-fashioned way there and link it to our forum. So, hopefully it's getting to people. We're getting roughly the same amount of votes, I think, that we usually get. So, yeah.
Hopefully we'll resolve that.
How the heck's everyone doing?
It's been a busy week. It's been a very busy week. I haven't had as much time to play games, but I did find some gems to talk about later. So,
excellent.
Yeah.
I saw one of the games in particular. I'm very interested to hear about.
I think I might know which one it is.
Yeah. Brent, how's it going in old TO?
Oh, it's been just crazy busy. It's like, you get those fluctuations with work where it's like, there's some days where you're just like banging your head off the wall and looking at your watch and thinking, when can I get out of here? And then other days when you're just like overwhelmed, like day and night, come home, eat, start to play a video game, not off, and then wake up and do it again. But it seems to have evened out a little bit now, so it's a good thing.
Yeah. We were just talking before we were recording there that fall has come in like a mofo and just dropped the temperatures like crazy around here.
Yep.
Leaves are starting to fall. Man, oh man. I'm not ready for this.
Kids are back in school.
Oh, yeah?
For now, I guess.
Yeah, for now.
They don't start here for till like the 8th, I think.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Today was back to school.
Wow.
I had to remember all the school zones are back in full effect.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's move on to news. So the first thing we got is Witcher is getting a Pokemon Go style game, like a mobile game that you'll go out in the world and slay some monsters. They're saying though it's going to be a lot more RPG like, with excellent visuals and actually like an RPG, like with storylines and things. So I'm interested to see.
Yeah, you do need to stay 6 feet away from the monsters at all times, though.
This sounds a little bit kind of like the Bethesda, the Elder Scrolls. Can't remember the name of the mobile game like that. I don't know. Did anybody want a Witcher mobile game? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Elder Scrolls Blades.
That's right. There it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I played a bit of it. It was all right. But I don't know. I mean, I kind of dig in the concept of actually it being like a live like D&D kind of thing where you're out in the world, finding and fighting monsters, and then you look at it conversely where it's like Pokemon Go is like telling you to stay at home now, and The Witcher is telling you to go out and do things.
Yeah.
Yep. Great.
But I always find new ways to play, interesting concepts. But truly, it's like in the end, whether people take it or not is whether it'll pan out.
I mean, I tried out the Harry Potter Go,
Yes.
and
Oh, that was a thing?
yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah,
Okay.
and it was fine. But I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna play one of these, I've invested so much into Pokemon Go, so that was my choice for that.
Yeah. I think Pokemon Go was the closest that we've seen to world peace. I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything else that came close to that. Well, hopefully, maybe Witcher will do it.
Maybe.
I don't think it will, but
No,
maybe.
no.
Well, they are cleaning up all the monsters, so it could work.
There you go. There you go. And is this being released by who the hell makes Witcher? The big
CD
company.
Projekt Red.
Yeah. Are they doing this, or is it kind of marketed
Well,
out?
they have a studio they bought, Spoko.
Sure.
And it's a CD Projekt owned studio creating it. So
Right.
No, that
so yeah,
could be
there's a
good.
trailer out. Check it out. Looks all right.
I said that could be good, especially since there won't be like outside or competing interference with stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
It's true.
So you know, Netflix has become Oprah, and you get a series, and you get a series, and you get a series. Resident Evil is getting a Netflix series. They're saying that it's gonna be about the family, the Wesker family, which is the family that created the whole. Is it the T virus? That just about came out of my mouth. That is what it's called. Yeah, it's the T
T-virus.
virus. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was another version of it, right? T and then G virus, or G and then T, or
No, G virus is that rapper.
that's cold virus.
Yeah, there we go.
And his mortal enemy, vitamin C.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, I mean, you know, I really enjoyed The Witcher. You know, they seem to be a lot. They seem to be letting people have a lot of good creative control over stuff. So,
Is it live action?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I wasn't
Uh,
sure
well-
if they were going the Castlevania route or not, which is actually excellent. I don't know
Oh,
if you
it-
watched.
yeah.
Oh,
It
Yeah,
is
it
it's
is really good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
So it was T virus for the first 4, and then it became the G virus in Resident Evil 5.
Oh,
There you go. There
G
you go.
virus.
G virus.
well,
What?
they're also doing a Sherlock Holmes thing with Henry Cavill in it.
With what?
Oh.
Sorry.
With God, going brain dead. Henry Cavill,
Oh.
Superman, The Witcher.
Oh, he's a busy man.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's another Netflix series.
Okay.
they should have made a.
they're
I was thinking of Henry Cavill. They should have made a Netflix series of him building his own PC. Did you see that? He was
That
like,
was,
Yes,
that was
I did.
amazing. That was
Yeah, it
awesome.
that was fantastic. He's one of us. It's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he truly is, right?
Yeah.
He still did better than that guy from The Verge by a long shot. He was able to post his computer when it was done. So
What a train wreck.
oh, that was awesome.
Oh.
Uh,
So yeah, Resident Evil. I'm down. I mean, you know
Yeah,
what?
definitely.
The first 2 movies I enjoyed, and then I think they're on like 18 or 19 now. I don't know. I lost
Something
way
like
track
that.
there. All
Yeah,
right.
the first 2 were good.
So you can sign up to be invited to pre-order a PS5 on the Sony website for the honor of pre-ordering a
For
PS5.
mystery number of dollars.
Right. Yeah, there's no price yet, but you will be invited.
A sign up for an invite for an offer to pre-order.
It could be $10 million. It could
Yeah.
be 10. Who knows? Who knows?
Has
will
this-
be-
Have we seen this close of a date to release? Not that we actually know the date of release yet, but have we like seen this narrow of a price window yet? Has this happened? I don't like.
No way.
No.
It's getting ridiculous. I think.
This is almost becoming like a Beyonce drop. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, It's in stores tomorrow. Go buy it.
Your Walmart has them right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to have a U.S. shipping address to place a pre-order in the initial round.
Oh, really?
Do you?
I'm just looking at GameSpot's article on it here.
Oh.
Huh.
That's funny because it let me. I submitted. You got to submit your user ID on
Okay.
the PlayStation Network, and I logged in and submitted it. There
Yeah,
are
well-
There are limits too. For your transaction, you'll be limited to one PS5 console or digital edition, 2 DualSense wireless controllers, 2 DualSense charging stations, 2 Pulse 3D wireless headsets, 2 media remotes, and 2 HD cameras.
Yeah,
So,
on PlayStation's official site.
$1,600.
Yeah, on PlayStation.com, under the FAQs, it says if you receive an invite and units are still available, as long as you can ship to a US-based address, your pre-order reservation will be allowed.
oh,
Otherwise, no. Any orders that contain a non-US based address will be canceled.
huh.
What the gosh?
Even though they they tell you to sign in with your username and everything, I did that for something a few years ago that they were giving away or whatever, and I won. And they told me they couldn't ship it to a Canadian address, even though I had applied with my username, it accepted it, everything.
Bad form.
What does Sony have against Canada?
Agreed. Yeah.
Come on.
I put a link to the FAQ in our notes there, just so you guys can check it out. But yeah, it's pretty specific.
I know, man.
That's stupid. I mean, they've got what, 5 million of them, 10 million, something like that, pre-orders.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Pretty
much every unit.
Yeah. Good grief.
Maybe
Well,
once again,
Sony,
Sorry, go ahead.
you're breaking our hearts
Yep.
continuously. So Gamescom happened this past week. Some pretty big stuff out of there. Anything excite you guys? Brent? Anything out of Gamescom catch your attention?
Honestly, didn't get to see it.
Okay.
And I was going to check it out, but literally just walked in the door right before we started recording.
Oh, okay. Damon?
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound crazy, but that's still my biggest reason if I were to get a PlayStation 5. That's looking like the killer app to me. I don't know. It's the best that I've seen so far.
Absolutely, it's a real game. It's a console seller, right? It's a real showpiece. So
that was like I'm sure I shared that story. I think even last time we were together, when we were talking about the when they previewed it for the first time. Like the one that's on PS4 here, just the Ratchet and Clank. Like that was one of the first full game experiences I had on the PS4, and it was amazing. Like that, it definitely just like helped get that Steam train just rolling. Like, it makes some good stuff, and this definitely looks like it's gonna please.
Definitely, yeah. Insomniac's so talented.
Yeah.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping it has a really good showing.
Rob, anything catch your?
I'm a mark for Fall Guys. The second season looks pretty cool. The fact that they're going so quickly into new seasons, like 45 days, and you still don't need to buy stuff after. Like, you can earn. You could fail every single game, come in last. You'll still get points. You can still get outfits and stuff like that. And the new season with the medieval theme looks really cool. So that's what I say. It sure as hell wasn't the Sims 4 announcement. But nothing against Sims 4 fans, of course. But.
Was that an announcement? A new Sims game?
DLC, I think it was.
Or more DLC
for Star Wars. It was a Star Wars. It was a Star Wars expansion for Sims 4.
What?
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So
Boy,
Sims is
EA
going
just
Star
using
Wars.
Yeah.
using that Star Wars license right to
Just
Yep.
squeezing it out. Just
What
The
game do
Fortnite
we
thing,
not have
Marvel.
yet?
for every delicious drop. For
Yep.
every
Yep.
I did watch some of the single player preview of the Star Wars Squadrons, and
Yeah.
man, I think I'm gonna have to pick this game up like when it comes out.
Yeah,
I
you are.
Definitely.
it looks like it would scratch some itches. It really does.
Now, Rob's just like, what?
Scratch it. It's a family show, Ryan. It's a family show.
Now, I'm gonna say it, and it's gonna sound blasphemous, but has there ever really? And I'm a big, huge Star Wars fan, but has there ever been a really, really, really good Star Wars game? Like, I mean,
Knights of the Old
many of
Republic?
us here.
yeah, Rogue Squadron.
Well,
Rogue Squadron?
X-Wing versus TIE Fighter I would throw out there. Or just TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter was better, yep.
Oh, TIE Fighter, oh my god.
Yeah.
But modern, like the Old Republic, the MMO, is fantastic. I mean, the only reason I didn't continue with it is because I was playing WoW in parallel, World of Warcraft, and when you're playing two games like that in parallel,
That's
you
tough.
kind of, yeah, you kind of got to go with the one that you've put more of your heart and soul into, and I did. But yeah, but I know what you're saying, Brent. Like there hasn't, like besides that, like that was only PC players who got to play that,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, we all have our favorites. It was just that, just that one that grabs you and really pulls you in and makes you want to play.
The Jedi, what were they? Jedi Knight on the PS3 and 360. Is that the? There was two of those, right? And those were huge, I think.
Yeah, they
I
were on
kinda
games.
missed-
Yeah, they were pretty huge.
They were on Games with Gold. I'm pretty sure just a little while back. I can't. I think it was a little bit farther back than I remember, but yeah, they were on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about the Star Wars arcade game with the vector graphics?
I
Oh.
was just
Is
gonna
that
say,
going too
I-
far back, or?
No, I was actually just going to mention that because I love that game.
Absolutely, yeah.
Dude, I can't even tell you how many times I've hovered over the buy button on that 1UP arcade cabinet
Oh,
for
sure.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, because it also has the sequel, which I don't know about you. I never seen in the arcade.
I saw once, but I never got to play.
Like, and I was a pretty regular arcade goer. I do not ever recall seeing that in any arcade. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost reason enough, but that's a purchase that would be a little hard to hide.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My wife, dear.
Yep. Especially now that you've said it on the show, right? So
Yeah.
That's right.
now there's a history of it.
Recorded history.
Yep,
She's like, you know what? I never watched any of your shows until episode 51. What are you even talking? She's like, I just had a sense that I should. And
Yep. There was a disturbance in the force.
Exactly. I was just gonna say.
Nice. Very nice.
And that wicked Star Wars Connect game. I mean, that was pretty awesome.
You know, I know you're being facetious, but
Very much so. Yeah.
you know what, man? When I played the single player campaign on that, it was pretty awesome.
There was a
Yeah.
Connect Star Wars game. Like,
Oh, there sure is.
Oh yeah, and you're a full-on Jedi, and like you just hold your hand like you're holding a lightsaber, and that's how you swing, and you do your force pushes, and
oh wow.
Yeah, that's not the best part though, right?
oh, I know exactly where you're going. There's also a Let's Dance in it.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I was just gonna make that joke. I swear, but I've never even heard of this game. That's so good.
yeah,
You know what?
and they're all custom Star Wars songs.
Yes.
Like they're
Oh,
all
really?
yeah.
Nice. Oh, there was that one that was on the Wii too. Oh god, my going brain good. It was on the Wii.
Oh.
Jeez, it's literally.
Well,
just
they
not playing.
had Jedi Knight on the Wii, and then they made the Wii controls.
Yeah, this one was the one with like Darth Vader's apprentice. Oh God.
Oh, Force Unleashed?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I totally drew blank. That was actually good. I enjoyed that. I had fun with it.
Sure. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. It was either that or Lego Star Wars. I knew you meant one or the other. So,
Yeah.
which
Well,
is also a good game. Which is also a good game.
It sounds like there's a lot of Star Wars games that are worth picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's,
Now
there's
that we're thinking
actually a
about
ton
it.
of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So just a few samples of some of the songs, Damon, because you've never heard of this. There's Empire Today, sung to the tune of YMCA.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, like they take
Yeah.
actual songs. There's Hologram Girl, sung to the tune of Holla Back Girl by Gwen Stefani.
Oh.
Oh,
There
man.
is I Am Han Solo,
Yes,
sung to the
that's the
tune of
one.
Riding Solo, the Jason Derulo song.
And in that song, Han Solo comes out and you have a dance off, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that the yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was priceless. Just
Yeah.
wow.
I feel like a cornerstone of my gaming career is missing after hearing this. This is like
Excellent. So we need video of Damon playing this game now,
it sounds like it, yeah.
and I'll even lend you my copy if you want. So
Oh
it's for the 360.
yeah. I do have a 360.
There you go. There you
So,
go.
like in this game, there are a bunch of like Connect mini games essentially. Like there's the story mode, which you can play 1 or 2 players, and you're the Jedi. But then there's the dance, and then there's also like a Rancor Rampage, where you're a Rancor monster, like free and tattooing, and like you actually like reach down and grab people and eat them and like smash buildings and.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing it.
But is it worth moving furniture for? That's the question. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm having flashbacks of Wii
Yep.
tennis here.
Yeah.
You know what? Just look up the music videos, and that'll.
All right.
I'm gonna do that later.
Oh yeah. Last bit of news we have is there's an Nvidia event tomorrow, September 1st.
you betcha.
Where it's looking like they're going to announce their what's it called?
Ampere.
Ampere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new 3000 line.
Yeah.
And it's going to be ludicrously expensive.
Most likely.
They've actually leaked the prices. You're looking at about $1,400 for the 2080 Ti replacement.
Yikes.
Oof.
Is that Canadian rupees or?
No, that's American.
Oh, okay.
American doll hairs. Oof.
Yeah.
So 18,000 Canadian rupees.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you'd think they're coming out with these more powerful. You'd think if they really wanted to make a splash, they wouldn't be huge price jumps with them too, right? But
They're
I know.
Nvidia. They know
Yeah.
people are gonna buy them, right? Because there's especially the flagship ones like the 1080, the 2080, the 3080. There's no competition.
yeah,
An AMD 5700 XT is only really a 2070, maybe a 2070 Super replacement, right? But nothing touches the 2080 Ti.
so they're saying the RTX 3080 could be 35% faster.
Yeah.
Those are big numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That-
like
Almost-
that's a
that's-
jump. Yeah.
that's almost like a 2 to 3 generation jump there. Like
Yeah.
That's almost
Yeah.
enough to run Flight Simulator at 60 frames a second. Hey-o! Oh, sorry.
almost.
Almost.
Almost. You got to turn the cloud volume down a
Yep.
little bit. Yeah. You got
Oh, man. They're also talking that it might. There was a leak that there might be the top end ones might be closer to a 400-watt GPU, but I can't see that being 100% true. But
So does
Oh.
everybody have to buy new power supplies in order to run these cards? Is that a thing?
Well, you would if that's true. That's ludicrous. But
Wow.
You're gonna need a second power supply, like at
Yeah.
that rate. Like,
yeah,
And probably a new electrical panel. Yeah.
almost as bad as the G5s that Mac used to have there before they switched to Intel.
Yeah.
That's a reference that probably 3 people in the crowd got. You're welcome.
when you buy a computer with these new cards and it has like a stove or dryer plug, like a 220, like.
Yeah. Well, I had actually suggested a ROG, like the laptop I have, to a friend of mine. She got hers, and it has dual power supplies. One just to charge the battery, and the other one runs the system. Yeah,
Wow.
like 2 power. So I was like, what?
Crazy.
Wait, so like when she plugs it in, there's 2 things to plug in?
Yeah, there's a power port on each side, and it has to be plugged in, because if you plug one in, the battery one, you can't run the system. It has to be like off to charge it. So to run both and charge it, you got to have both power bricks running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What brand of laptop is that?
This is one of the Asus Republic of Gamer PCs.
Oh my god.
Like
Okay.
the laptops.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
She
one of
calls
the
it-
ones in
He
power
calls it
mode
the
where
beast.
like the fin comes up to increase the airflow when you're in gamer mode?
I think so.
Yeah, I've seen some of those, and it's just like you hear a fan like a jet plane kicking in.
You've actually got to hold your laptop down on the table, like it just.
Just strap it down.
Yep. Oh,
I'm not gonna knock Asus stuff. I love their stuff, and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's,
But that's pretty funny. Like it's like
Oh.
just on each side.
Yep.
It's alive!
yeah, it's very Frankenstein. Yeah, it's very. Yeah. Or Christmas Vacation. When like.
Oh right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, I think that's all we have for news. Yeah. I mean, anyone else have anything they wanted to add in news here before we move on? One thing I did want to add. We were shocked, or some shocking news came out on Saturday. It's not gaming related, but it's definitely nerd geek related. Chadwick Boseman passed away. Played the Black Panther in the Marvel movies, and it was really a shock to everyone. No one knew that for the last 4 years he'd been battling cancer, and he'd still been just working his ass off.
Yeah.
And
Pretty courageous. Yeah.
He created a character that touched a lot of people, and there's been a lot of good outpouring out there. So go check out some tribute videos. There's some great ones out there right now. So yeah, just thought I'd add that in there because it was definitely shocking. Like when Brent posted that, I didn't need
Yeah. Yeah.
that
Blew
was
me
the
away.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was just like, no, this has got to be false news or something.
I thought it was fake too. I was like, oh no. I know.
And then
Yeah.
I checked it out, and I was just sorely shocked. And I mean, he was great actor. The character, the Black Panther, was amazing. And I really don't think they should recast the Black Panther at all.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That he was such an integral part of the universe there. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah. Agreed.
Anyways, we can move on there. Who wants to go first and what we've been playing this week, or since the last time you've been on? In Brent and Damon's case.
Yep.
Doubt.
I grew old since the last time. Well, Rob.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Video games. Am I right? Still playing Fall Guys. Yeah, Fall Guys.
Yeah.
And I finally picked up Borderlands 2, and the pre-sequel to on the Switch, just to finally give it a try because it was like the last platform I hadn't tried it on. So why the hell not? Including the Vita version, which we won't talk about.
Okay.
But, it was bad. It was real. I love the Vita. The Borderlands 2 port was horrible.
I was so I was gonna message you right before the show here today because I was playing on my Switch and I checked out the news section, and 2K
Yeah, I saw that.
launched a big sale.
They sure did. Yep.
Oh, really?
Of course they did. Right. That's how that works.
So thank you for bringing that sale on, Rob, by
Yeah.
purchasing
Yeah.
purchasing
They're like,
the games at full price.
that was the last. That was the last guy before we put the sale on. So how much cheaper was it? Did you see or?
20%.
Oh.
Yeah, on the Borderlands and what was the other big one they released right around that time?
There's the
BioShock.
Jack collection. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because there was like 3 games they kind of released all in a row there. All those big ones that were $60 and $80 still, they're 20% off, and then some of their older stuff is up to 50% off, but those ones are still
Yeah.
pretty up there.
So, Borderlands 2 on the Switch is actually it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was just going to
Pretty
ask.
It controls really well. I'm not a console first-person shooter kind of fan usually, but I think the fact that you're playing it, and when you go out of the dock, it's 30 frames a second, but it's still, for that game, it's not that bad. Plays really well. The graphics are okay, and you're playing it on a handheld, right? Like you're playing a game that came out in the last 10 years on a handheld device in your bed while you're eating crackers or whatever, and it's amazing some of the stuff they get to work on that little Android tablet, right?
Well, it's kind of funny to think the last time I played Borderlands 2 was on the 360, and if you had told me I would have been able to play a 360 game handheld, well, I had a 360, I would have told you were crazy.
Oh yeah,
And-
absolutely.
Yeah, I would have been like, no, that's not going to happen. And
Yeah.
do you find yourself playing it mostly handheld, or do you dock it?
I've been docking it just for the better frame rate. It is okay in handheld, but it does play really well. That and trying to do any sort of precise shooting in a FPS on a handheld, like, not that I'm the best sniper anyway. I wouldn't take a sniper if you're playing it on Switch, but
Yeah. Even with the Split Pad Pro that you have, it's
it's
use
better.
that.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely better on that because it's not. It feels a little. Your hands don't feel so tight in,
yeah.
and you don't have your cursor constantly going like this. So. But yeah, it's good. I mean, if I was going to say if it ever goes on sale, it's a good pickup, but it's on sale right now. So if you somehow, for some reason, haven't played Borderlands yet, this would be a good way to pick it up. So
It's
Yeah.
good. Never did finish it myself, the second one. So
Yeah, same here, and so I think I might actually pick it up on the Switch.
oh, there you go. There you go.
And I've put 45 minutes into it. So, yeah.
GTA.
Yeah, that too.
I
Oh
had
my
to get
god.
you, sorry.
Yep.
You know what? It's so funny. I own GTA 5 on probably 5 different places now. Because I picked up a copy like for PS3 and saw a cheap 360 copy, and then same for Xbox One and PS4, and I got it when it was free on the Epic Game Store there, and it's like, there's just no excuse to not play it. It's not.
So that's good for a quick question. Since we're so late on news, we can fill a little time here. You know my answer now, but what's the game that you own for the most systems, I guess, repeatedly, just because you always buy it when it's available for it?
Skyrim.
Yeah, I was going to say, someone will say Skyrim.
I own Skyrim on every freaking system except the Switch, and I'll probably buy it on the Switch too. Which is horrible.
Huh.
Yeah, but that's my unicorn.
There you go.
For me, I think every opportunity I have to pick up a copy of Super Dodgeball in any way, like
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
I pick it up. And nothing more modern, I don't think. No.
Yeah, I think for me it would be one of the Final Fantasies. I don't know which one, but I tend to like I see them on the App Store or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'll grab Final Fantasy 6, and then like I'll see it. Oh, yeah, I'll grab it on this, and like just seems like it's one of those. I don't know. It's like wow, it's got new menu system this time. Let's go check it out. Like I don't something like I don't know, but yeah, probably a Final Fantasy. Not sure which one.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Right on. Right on.
Awesome.
There was someone behind you, Damon.
It was Ghost.
They got your TV and they're walking out.
Well, since you brought up Final Fantasy there, Damon, a little bit of news. The Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Downloaded the demo on the Switch and played some of it, and it's really bloody good. Like, I enjoyed the heck out of it, and I didn't think that, porting from the GameCube, but they did a really good job. So yeah, definitely check out the demo if it's free. But yeah, it was really good. I was surprised. The battle system was a little different, though.
Is it an RPG or?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely an RPG. But it was like a live battle system where you swapped out between attack, defense, and magic by using a tap of the button. And yeah, so the battle system was live, not turn-based, and you didn't have to pause and go in and select different things. So I actually found it pretty interesting, and the graphics were decent. Music was pretty good. So yeah, it's a free demo, so definitely check it out.
Yeah.
I will probably pre-order the game now after playing that. So it did its job.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Damon, you wanna?
Yeah, I'll jump in. You're sounds
talk
good.
about some.
So speaking of some Switch games, it's not new by any stretch, but I got into Smash Bros. Ultimate in a pretty big way, and that was something I wasn't necessarily expecting. I don't have a ton of experience with Smash Bros. Maybe like casually, my roommate had a GameCube back in the day, so maybe I picked up and played it. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's kind of fun, and but it is kind of fun. I've been playing a lot of it. It's something that I'll sink a little bit more time into. Like it's filling that comfort food gaming hole a little bit. Something to pick up and play. I don't know.
Are you So are you just doing the campaign, or are you playing online, or?
Just mostly the campaign and the whole spirit mode. Just trying to sort all that out. I'm kind of digging it. It reminds me a little bit of like tower mode, essentially, in Mortal Kombat, which is normally what I would gravitate to. But this is a lot of fun, and just trying to unlock all the characters and stuff. And I was surprised by how unapologetic it was for new people to the series. It's just kind of like Smash, and you're like, okay, I guess that's that's what this button does. But it's pretty deep. It's pretty cliche to say like, yeah, easy to play, hard to master. But like, I didn't even know there was such a thing as tilt attacks until I put like 20 hours into the game. Like, what? There's like, it's like a medium attack, kind of like a Street Fighter, like a strong attack. There's like, yeah, I didn't even know you could do that. It was yeah. Anyways, it's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna play some more of it.
I finally got a copy of it this week, so I'm gonna be checking out the single player on there.
Oh yeah, we can play online.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's good stuff. And other than that, on the Xbox, I was playing Xbox One Battletoads. Did anybody play Battletoads yet? Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yep. I'm very curious to hear what you're going to say about it. I don't know if you caught what I said about it last week, but
no, I missed it.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you think of it? Also, thanks for not watching our show. That's great.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was real busy this last week. Just putting that out there. And I did
Damon, we
watch.
need to have
I
we need to have a little talk after this.
I did watch a bunch of the 50th episode. I was totally in the 50th episode for as long as I could. I was in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a marathon. Like we
Yeah.
were.
Oh yeah.
Like,
There's time-stamped evidence to support my claim.
That's
I'm just
true.
saying that. Yeah.
There was a comment said, "Hi,
Yeah.
David's here."
But I was a big Battletoads fan. Like I know everyone was a big Battletoads fan back in the day, but I played the crap out of those games. Even the Battletoads and Double Dragon. Like I love that game too.
Yep, yep.
And I like the new one. I'm gonna just say I do like the new one. I do have problems with it. I don't know why they would release Battletoads and not have online multiplayer. That is the biggest misstep. I've like that. Just that alone brings it down several points. But other than that, like I found like the combat was competent. Like the art style, I actually dig the art style. It made me feel like I was playing a cartoon. Like straight up, I was just like, this is enjoyable. It feels like to me like a good reason for people to have Game Pass. If this was something that was like, yeah, do you want to go buy it? I'd be like, no, I'll wait for it to be a little bit cheaper. But if you have Game Pass, definitely play it. It's totally worth it. Yeah. What were your thoughts, Rob?
Yeah, I agreed with most of what you said. I found the combat to be a little too much at times, but the just because I'd be trying to remember, okay, which button combination would get the fly in or the trophy in the background, like
Right.
this and that. But I absolutely agree about the art and the cinematics. Like I could have watched 2 hours of the cutscenes without even thinking of it. Right, it was really good. So
Yeah.
and like you said, the price is perfect. If
Yep.
you've got Game Pass, try it. Why not?
And it's not even that long. Like you can it's junk food gaming at its finest right now. So yeah. And then something that's not junk food gaming is my last game. I bought it. It's the first game I ever bought on Steam, and I bought it right after it came out. But I haven't had a chance to play it yet. And I know I've said to you on the chat that I need to finish some of these games that I've picked up and haven't played. And mine was Disco Elysium on PC. And
Yeah.
wow, so it's a deep one. It's a rabbit hole. I put maybe 8 hours into it, and it's got like a spell on me. I can't like. It's a must play, and I've only put 8 hours into it, and it's already a must play. Has anybody? It reminds me of Planescape Torment. I don't know if you've played that game. It was an interplay game. It's based on a Dungeons and Dragons campaign world called Planescape, and it is fantastic. It was a great game. Interplay they use, or Black Isle Studios, they used that BioWare engine. I can't remember the name of it, but all the RPGs are made on it back in the day. The isometric overhead view, and that's kind of what this is, with the beautiful watercolor art style and the intricacies of the game. It's like the words that they're escaping me, but just like the game has to do with a lot of obviously dice rolls and speech encounters and whatnot, but the real good parts come into like the inner monologue that's happening within the game. And like I don't want to get into it. It's a must play. If anybody's into RPGs, it is definitely something that you need to check out. Yeah.
it's been on my when it hit like 6 or 8 months ago there, when everyone was playing it and I read a lot, not too spoilery stuff. It definitely seems like something right up my alley. I'm gonna have to. There was a little part of me that had hoped that this had suddenly showed up on Game Pass, and I was like literally gonna sign up for Game Pass again right now. But yeah, I'm very anxious or eager to play that. For sure.
It's like you're a detective with amnesia in its basic form, and you wake up and you're trying to solve a murder, and it's a lot to do with inner thought and the way that you think about situations, and the way that you internalize your thoughts changes the way that the game unfolds. and it's kind of hard to put into words how that works. But like, I have one example that I can kind of give you, and it's not too spoilery. I just got my notes here. So there was one. It's like you have what's called the thought cabinet, and this is kind of like, you can think of it like traits in a Fallout game. And one of these early options is the Hobocop thought, not RoboCop, Hobocop. And your character is internalizing the option of living on the streets to save money, and then it actually reduces your character's composure with non-player characters as you're playing the game. But so it's kind of like you get a debuff while you're internalizing these thoughts, but later on it becomes like a perk that you get, and it helps your character find stuff on the streets that can be sold for more money. It's just like, he's like, maybe I should become a bum. And like, it's just, he's thinking about these things, and it changes the way that the game unfolds, and it gives you new dialogue options. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's super interesting. Yep. That's what I'm going to be playing pretty much nonstop for the next little while. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that's been high on my list too. But good to hear. Thank you.
Yeah.
How much is it on Steam right now?
I think it's on sale.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
I like those words. No, it's off sale.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no, it is on sale. It's on sale for it's $34.11 right now.
A very odd price.
Yeah, the regular price is $45.49. So it's 25% off right now.
Yeah.
Right. Jumps right out at you then.
Yeah. I have heard they're going to be adding it to I think they're adding it to not Game Pass, but Xbox is going to get a version. Switch was supposed to get a version. I think PlayStation as well.
That's what I had been kind of holding out for, because I just didn't want to play it on my computer before, but I don't have an excuse now, and I kind of forgot about it. So thank you for reminding me, Damon. Brent, you wanna talk about what you've been playing?
Yeah, me. I was so deeply engrossed on what everybody else is saying. It's just like, oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you have anything more, Damon? I just kind of jumped right over.
That was it.
There.
Those are
okay.
that's
Sorry.
what I've been playing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. Kind of got a new start on things since just in the last few days. Since I did finally get a full-size Switch, which I'm absolutely loving, and just downloading tons and tons and tons of games, ones that I've already owned plus ones I just bought. So yeah, I spent far too much money. But one game that actually you were very interested in, Ryan, was This War of Mine.
Yeah.
And I always used to get that confused with another game that I had played that was exactly like it, that I can't recall the name of now. But they did it looked exactly identical, but it had to do with the aftermath of some alien invasion where, people were turned into zombies. But it was very serious, much like This War of Mine, and I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. And I was actually looking for that game when I came across This War of Mine, a while back. And I started playing a bit of it, and I can see you definitely really like it. It's kind of deep, dark, very gritty, deals with a lot of just the realities of what it would be like to be stuck as like a refugee or a person abandoned in a war, and deals with a lot of very moral subjects too. Like there's a lot of moral decisions in the game, whether you can choose to help people or not, or basically just be selfish and survive on your own. So definitely a good little game. What else did I get into? Oh, Resident Evil Revelations 2, which I had actually started playing on the Xbox, then again on the PlayStation, and got it for the Switch and started playing it again. But really decent little Resident Evil game. It was one of those ones that was done in a chapter style, and kind of deals with, the beginning of Stars and basically everything that Resident Evil involves. And so it's kind of a take back on all the characters, kind of like a prequel of all the Resident Evil games. And I found it really interesting, and it plays damn good on the Switch. Really, really good. Doesn't miss a beat from either of the high-end console games. So quite good. Yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying it. Mostly what I've dumped all my time into has been the Story of Seasons, which is basically a remake of the Game Boy Advance game Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. As to why it's not branded a Harvest Moon game when it, actually is Friends of Mineral Town and even says so on the box.
Yeah, it has that subtitle, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And to play the game, it literally just looks like a modernized version of the Game Boy game. And yet, it's not called Harvest Moon and it's not branded, but still dead ringer for Harvest Moon. Like you actually feel like, you're playing the old GBA game, except, it's a newer version. And it's kind of funny because Friends of Mineral Town is actually what Stardew Valley is based on as well.
Oh, so, okay.
A lot of things have spawned from that game. So, yeah, definitely enjoying it. I put a ton of time into it, docked, undocked, playing in tablet mode, which I know is kind of crazy that, I was like, I want to switch to docks, and now I've just been using it in tablet mode with the controller. But it's been fun. And so,
there is an appeal. Like, I did that a lot when I first got mine, too. Like, just, like, in different situations. Or just, even, like, I got a little side table by my couch, and I just set up a little tablet there and just play like that. And
yeah. Well, no, it's exactly the same. I have, like, a little desk beside my bed, and I was just, like, propped up with pillows, threw that out there. I was just like, okay, this works. So, yeah, I'm very much enjoying it over the light. So,
okay.
Yeah, I've been kind of into those three, mostly into the Story of Seasons. And what I do really want to get into, and I guess probably end up talking about next time, is I bought Torchlight 2, which I only got to just start playing. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to getting back into it. Excellent game. I'm a huge Diablo fan, so that definitely appeals to me. So I'll definitely be reporting on that one next time.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay. Then I'll bring it home here. So I regularly check the Switch store because so much gets released over a week. Like it's ridiculous. Like I've actually started falling behind because it seems like it's even more so now. Like there's seriously like 30 to 40 games like just dumping out on the showing up in the new release section. But one caught my eye a couple weeks ago, and I waited for it to go on sale, and it was called Be a Walker. And basically you look like a little ATST, like from Star Wars, just a two-legged walker, and you're on the right-hand side of the screen, just constantly moving to the left, and like you take up a good quarter of the screen, so you're pretty big, like. And then, I'm glad I waited for it to go on sale. It's only okay. So you're like part of this corporation that's landed on this planet, and the natives of the planet, like, so it's just waves of these natives with like spears and bows and arrows coming against you with your giant mechanized walker. So it's gory and it's all right. Like I said, I'm glad I didn't pay the full like $10 they wanted for it and waited for that one to go on sale. I picked up Fall Guys on PC so that
Nice.
Rob and I can play there.
Which we still have to set up.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still cautiously optimistic about the game, which I know. Rob thinks I'm dumb for, but
no, it's a good pickup when you're bored, play for 10 minutes and stop kind of game, right?
Like it absolutely is.
It's definitely not something that you're going to put 20 hours straight in a row like for the
No.
Jelly Bean lore. It's and when you get that first crown, it's going to be then you're
Yeah.
going to be like you're going to have a taste, and then you'll keep playing because you want to relive that. So
Yeah. Yeah. And lastly, I've been putting a lot of time into Splatoon 2 again. And that's kind of the renewed interest in that came from the Splatfest it was last weekend, right?
Yeah.
The chicken or the egg Splatfest.
Mhm.
But so Damon, you'll be happy to hear that I'm not playing it with motion controls anymore.
You've gone to the sticks.
I've gone to the sticks because of playing Overwatch so much. I brought it over to that, and it is kind of relearning to play a little bit, and it sounds weird, but because I mean I was getting pretty good with the aiming, like just the quick aiming with the gyro, but so I was gonna ask you, was there some sort of update graphically to the game in the past like year or so?
I don't think so.
Man,
No.
because like I was like painting away on the weekend there, like in one of the matches, and I'm like, man, they make this paint look so good.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
it's-
really good. Yeah.
It just looked even better for some reason. That's why I was
Yeah.
wondering if I
Well, they always jazz it up, the color of the ink for the Splatfest though, and it always has like iridescence or like something going on.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
They do kind of try to make it look cool. I don't know. It's I don't understand why Nintendo would stop doing these Splatfests because it just brings so many players in. I mean, I guess that's why they brought them back to begin with, but they used to be
Yeah.
on a regular basis. And like I missed the last one, I was out of town, but it's like Splatfest is coming. I got to make sure to log in. Like it's one of those
Yeah.
events, right? And they got a huge community behind the game. And Nintendo, man, they know how to make games. Like
Yep.
they made a third-person shooter, and it's fantastic. Like,
It is.
yeah, yeah,
Right. Doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make any sense, but it works. And
You know, the only thing I would that I find, because I'm level 24 in the game.
Yeah.
It's decent, I think. I've put some time in,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah,
it's sometimes the matchmaking though, like in just the straight up rounds. Holy crap! Like I was getting matched with like people 70s, 80s, like.
yeah, you get better real quick that way.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mainly wanted to mention Splatoon 2 just so I could mention I'm playing with the sticks now and ask about the graphics because I was like, man, this paint looks awesome.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know
It's so silly. Like,
Yeah.
it's funny because you think with their partnership with Microsoft, this would be a no-brainer because Microsoft has had Paint for years. So built right into the operating system. So why
Yeah,
not
just-
do a crossover like that? That would be perfect. All right.
how do I kick Rob from this call? I can do that, right?
Funny thing is, I could actually see this being like a really good Xbox Live game.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So that it is a game seriously missing couch co-op though,
Yeah.
because like
Oh, yeah. They made it real hard to do that. You can't
Yeah.
really. You need 2 copies of the game. You need.
you can't.
Yeah.
Because every time I play them, like even my wife's like, this looks like something I could get into. Like, can you fight? I'm like, no, sorry, no split screen, like nothing.
Yeah. No, my fiance and I own 2 copies of the game so we can play together. That's legit. They got us twice, and I'm like, oh, like.
And first party Nintendo, so you probably paid $80 for both of them.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. I might have had a gift card, but even still, it was.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna grab that right away when I got the new Switch, and then I used copy. It was like $69.99, and I was like, "No, maybe I'll buy it online." I came back, it was like $79.99. I was like, nah, maybe I'll wait.
A couple
See,
weeks
then-
ago, it was $65.99, I think.
65.
Yeah.
That's crazy how that's a good sale for a first party, like 4-year-old Nintendo game, right? Like,
Uh huh. They should be launching their Player's Choice games here soon, no? Or is that more towards the end of the life cycle? That's what they're called, right? They're
something like that.
Player's Hits or what is Player's Choice?
I think the Wii U they launched it like 6 months after the launch, so it was because they're like, yeah, we can see that we're going downhill here, so.
They're like, Rob played this game, put it on sale, somebody else will buy it.
Yep. And if Ryan and Rob had both played it, then it would be like 25% of Canada right there. So, it's, oh, man.
So that's all I got for stuff I've been playing. Rob, why don't you tell us about your the Cheap Bag Game Challenge this week?
Yeah, I thought I was all prepared for this big long speech about being racially sensitive because the title itself and the screen are just. So I played what I guess is a line of games in food truck simulators. I played Food Truck Challenge Asian Cuisine, I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, what a game. What a game.
Yeah. I had a chance to watch, Rob.
Yeah.
What a game indeed.
Yeah.
Were you yelling at him to buy upgrades as well? Or?
It's like, he had the coffee down. Like the coffee, there's no
the
problem.
coffee right
like,
off the bat.
Coffee. It's all good. But
well, as I was playing it, I'm like, damn, I wish I could be touching the screen right now because for capturing the video, it has to be docked. There's no way for me to touch the screen. So it's like, I'm pushing right. Like the ladle should go over here, but and I have to admit I'm not a mobile game. I don't play a lot of them, so I can see how people who do that a lot would kind of know what was going on. But yeah, after watching the video again, I see the upgrades now. So I would totally go back if I hadn't deleted it off my Switch already.
He had to save those 7 megabytes. Yes.
I will give it this though. Not the worst. Like the time went by pretty fast. It's mindlessly entertaining. You know, the vaguely racist music playing in the background. Which will probably get us copyright stricken because it sure sounded familiar, like it was used off some other license. But
nothing yet.
That's good.
Because we want that video to stay up.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be the one we come back to after 10 years and be like, you remember that one?
Yep.
Now I don't have one for you yet, Ryan, because I went to go look and the game store was actually having server maintenance. So
okay.
I will get one to you after the show. It will not be food truck related. I will try and do something else. So
okay.
I'm going to try not to do that, to just be like, oh, now you're going to do the burger one. And then here comes the noodle one.
There's the pizza bar.
Yeah, there's
the pizza bar one.
Pizza bar, breakfast bar I saw in there.
Yep.
Oh, I got games for weeks for you, Rob.
Yep.
Just stay away from the nuts. I played the demo. It was nasty. Oh my god! And then it went back up to $16.99.
Oh, what was it?
It was on sale for like $1 something.
Wow. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. Oh,
well, I saw you mention that. Like, I didn't even look at what type of game it was. Was it? It was like.
It's not a game.
It's not a game.
It was horrible. It's basically just like it's a multiplayer couch co-op or online thing where you fight another squirrel for nuts. Like literally. And there's like power-ups and everything. And
you're saying it's bad, but I am like all in.
Yep.
Well, now.
That's if you go look on the coming soon in the game store, it's out on PC and everything right now. Crab Fighter, I think, or something it's called.
Yes,
where you're like
actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I've seen some guys doing some Let's Plays. It's actually very entertaining.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Well, my retro pick this week isn't super retro, but it's what I put my time into. I got 4 episodes in the can, so I started up a new Let's Play of Master of Orion. with a DLC race this time. I've had the game for like, God, I'm almost 5 years now, and I always just kind of hovered over the DLC, and I'm like, you know what, I got a good excuse now to pick it up. The race I'm playing is supremely OP.
Yeah.
They have a lot of stuff right off the bat that makes them very overpowered. So we'll see how this one goes. I've got it cranked on a harder level than I usually play on too. So, but yeah, episode 1 of that is out, and should post episode 2 here right away.
Yeah, I've watched. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say I've watched a few of them, and I like the game. I'm actually considering picking it up.
Yeah.
Master of Orion's classic. It's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's got a huge following to it behind it as well, actually. Yeah.
So yeah, other than that, I wrote down in the Making Us Grumpy this week, it's just, come on, Sony and Xbox. Someone, anyone, please, just give us a price.
Can we add Nintendo to that too? Like, there's been all these rumors about the 2021 new Switch that. Okay, announce it. Everyone else seems to know about it.
Yeah.
But,
Forbes magazine has inside information. Yeah.
I still have the shotgun analogy, which is going to stick. But it's become true though.
Yep.
It's become so true.
Yeah. And it'll just be a hardware refresh, like a 1080p handheld screen or something like that. Like,
yeah. We've added an inch, and it's an IPS now, and it's
right. Yeah.
Like version 2.0.
Yeah.
Look how excited you got with version 2 and the bit better battery.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's a slightly brighter screen.
Yeah.
We found some Joy-Cons that don't drift. That'd be great.
Oh God, mine was twitching last night, and then I realized it was actually just me doing it. I was like, no.
At that second pot of coffee, it was getting a little too hard.
Yep.
I was up late gaming last night, Brent, and I saw you were. When it's midnight here, it's 2 there, so you were.
Yeah, I was into the Story of Seasons.
Yep.
It's like I gotta get that one last crop in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you pop out, and I was just like, oh yeah.
That's awesome.
For me, it was like, oh, I gotta get up at 6:30, and it's 10 after 12. I should hit the hay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's everything we got covered. Anybody have anything else they want to add, or?
I got one thing.
All right.
Just in honor of the N7 sweater here, but there's been some stuff popping up about the remastered trilogy of Mass Effect games supposedly coming out within the next month or so. An N7 collection popped up on a retailer and was quickly taken down after, but it seemed like a really specific name for something that doesn't exist, and yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys have played Mass Effect or if that's something that you had wanted to do, but if it does come out and that is a thing, you should totally play it.
Sure, absolutely.
I played them all, and if it comes out, I'll probably replay it.
Yeah,
I love Mass Effect.
Probably my favorite video game trilogy I've ever played. So yeah,
that's one of the ones that I've missed out on that I still need to add to.
Yeah.
Oh well, you definitely have to, except for Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's a good one. I saw those rumors too. I don't post so many rumors because I don't know. You can take them or leave them, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
Especially when they post to retail like that. Like
yeah.
BioWare damn could use the money too, right? So
I think so. Yeah. Feels so.
I mean, Dragon Age.
Yeah, new Dragon Age. No one talked about that. That's that looks really cool.
That was one of the big Gamescom announcements there, right?
Yeah.
That got pretty exciting.
I think I squealed a little bit when I saw that because I was just like, "Oh my god, Dragon Age!"
Did they get frostbite all over it? Do we know? Or
I did not see that, but I'm
Okay.
gonna look into it now.
Probably
Definitely.
because I think EA forces them to use it. That honestly, that
It's true though.
in that article, that great article for Anthem, that was one of
Yeah.
the things they talked about, right?
Yeah. And the Frostbite engine does scenery really well. Faces, not so much. All the faces just look weird.
Yeah.
Big googly eyeballs and.
Mhm.
Not that
You're
that
right.
was the only problem with Anthem. That there were many other problems with Anthem, but
Oh,
You know, something I forgot to mention in gaming was I've given up on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
oh
I've
no.
officially given up on it. I started up the video. There's 4.5 hours of cutscenes to watch on YouTube, so I I've started there. It's so weird. I this game I should be in love with it, but I'm not, and I don't know what it is.
I think I think that's one of the games. If you just like you, it should be good. You look at it, it's like, oh, it's a competent, it's got competent swordplay, and it's got
Yeah.
good exploration, and it's got, it's the voice acting is good, but like once you take it apart and you lie all of its pieces, like it's kind of mediocre, and but it
Well,
just got this beautiful Star Wars paint all over it. So
I know.
yeah,
So what really was the nail in the coffin was heading back to a planet I literally felt like I just came from and had to go through 2/3 of what I finished already to continue, like to take in a slightly other direction to open up a new area, you know?
yeah,
And I'm like, I don't like doing that. Like I was
padding,
here.
yeah,
It is. It really is.
yeah,
And then watching the video, I'm like, oh yeah, I just come from there too, and I was going to be going right back. So I was like, all right, yeah, I think I made a good choice.
yeah.
It's just one of those games where you feel like you should love it. Kind of like we were talking about Avengers. The same sort of
Yeah,
thing. Like if we
yeah.
could just watch the cutscenes and maybe just do a couple of Hulk smashing things, but the game itself, and that's another thing that just kind of came out in the news that I was going to bring up was it's the leak that there's going to be a $10 battle pass for every single character.
Wait,
Every
what?
single character will have their own $10 battle pass, except for the 4 you get in the beginning.
What does that even mean? Like,
It's all going to be cosmetic.
Mm-hmm.
So you get access to a whole bunch of different outfits as it goes along, and you get that. I don't know if you remember that card system. Did you get to that part of the demo?
I did unlock it, but I didn't. I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. So it's a whole series of challenges that as you do it, you get more stuff. For those first 4 characters, those are going to be free. Any character you unlock afterwards, you need to either buy them or get the $10 battle season pass.
Wow.
It's just.
Hmm.
And it's
Wow.
an $80 game.
I know. Well, luckily I won't have that problem because it was so horrible on PC.
Yeah.
That I deleted it.
Yeah, you were saying you had an awful time with it. Yeah.
Well, it says full controller support. I tried every controller I had, every fiddling with it. Even put Steam into big picture mode, checked everything. Checked resources on the internet. It just had no controller support. So I thought, well, okay, I'll try it this way.
Weird.
So I tried it with the mouse and keyboard, and it crashed and like literally froze my laptop, and I was just like,
That's it.
Hour and a half wasted. No.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm done.
Weird. I plugged in my Xbox 360 controller and bam.
Bam.
Yeah, I wonder if it is just a wired versus wireless. I mean, there were lots of people complaining about the same thing as you, Brent, so I don't think it was just you by any stretch. But did you buy the $10 battle pass for the wireless, or?
Oh yeah, that was
that's what you had to get. Yeah, it was.
To try the free demo, you had to buy the $10 battle pass.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh man, that launches in 4 days here, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
That Tony Hawk and
Avengers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, if that's all everybody has, maybe we'll wrap this up. I did have one more thing I wanted to mention. The date today is August 31st. And we did our 50th episode last week, but September 2nd last year was when we launched the podcast.
Oh, wow.
So,
Right on.
Very awesome.
yeah, we've been doing this a year now. And, you guys have definitely, Brent and Damon, you guys have definitely helped make this better.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, very much so.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun, I gotta say that.
Yeah,
And I'm glad to
Totally
help.
fun.
we do this for the fun. It doesn't seem like a job. Like I told Rob during the live episode there, I look forward to every podcast we record, every online Let's Play we do, like just getting together and
Yep.
chatting about video games. So we're not going anywhere.
Nice.
We'll be here in a year from now.
And many years after.
We look, we look 10 years older each, but that first video, if you go back and look at it, Ryan's clean shaven.
Yeah.
It's about 27 years old, which is, and I mean, I think I had my face like this in the camera too, and hello, we're making a podcast.
Oh, man.
That was,
We're so like jittery
oh yeah,
before and after that, and then it gets easier from there.
oh yeah, yeah.
So, all right. Well, if that's everything, thank you everyone for watching. This is episode 51. We had Brent and Damon joining us here, and Rob as always. So, if you want to check out some of our original content, thegrumpyoldgamers.com. That's where you can go check that out. And just look us up on Facebook, The Grumpy Old Gamers. Lots of activity going on there. And Brent's, I think he's been adding some stuff to our Twitter account.
Yes, actually, I have.
We have the
We have the Twitter.
Yeah,
we have the
tweets.
Twitter.
Tweet,
Yeah, but
tweet them
thank you.
deets. Yeah.
Add a bit more things to it in the next couple of days because I was busy throughout most of this week. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely shaping up.
And that's at Make Us Grumpy on Twitter. So, and of course, can't forget our email. Send us an email. We've been here a year. Going to be here more. We love getting emails at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com. You see a little brand forming there? Make Us Grumpy.
Right.
That's the
Right.
T-shirts coming out.
Oh, I like it.
Make Us Grumpy.
I wonder if that domain's available. Sorry, keep talking. That's
Well, we'll hold on to see if that domain's available or not. It's definitely not, right, Rob? Definitely
it is not. So anyone listening, don't buy it.
Suspense.
Yeah. Phew, I'm glad someone else has definitely bought that.
That's right.
Yep. Someone.
Someone is buying it as we speak.
Oh, I just sold. Oh no.
Oh no, it's gone now. That's weird.
Oh, all right, guys. As usual, been a blast.
Indeed.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, take care.
Cut it.
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Good night. Yeah.
I was just caught up not buying the domain.
All right, good night, everyone.
Bye bye.
Have a great night.